Hello and welcome to the news in English from Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here are the main contents of today's news. On March the 19th, Đồng Nai Province has responded to the Earth Hour 2016 by turning off lights and non-essential electrical equipment in 1 hour from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Power savings not only brings benefit to individuals, but also carries a great significance to the community in order to protect resources and human environment. As a result, over the past year, the Youth Union of Đồng Nai Public Security has actively implemented power-saving models among all union members. There are about 2,000 decals like this pasted on visible areas at the workplace of Đồng Nai Public Security, such as doors above power switches. Each decal is illustrated by simple pictures like turning off lights, fans, air conditioners, etc. In addition, all computers have the note reminding the turning off of devices after use. This is the power-saving model which the Youth Union has deployed since 2015. Though this power-saving model is quite simple with low cost, we can't deny the effectiveness it brings. The initial funding to implement this model is 11 million Vietnam dong, and after 1 year of deployment, this model has saved 51 million Vietnam dong for the unit. Besides economic benefits, this model has formed a habit as well as awareness of the need to save power to protect the environment for officers of the public security. To actively control measles and rubella sustainably and increase the immunity rate in the community, at the same time effectively use the international aid to Vietnam, this year, the Ministry of Health continues to organize the measles and rubella vaccination campaign for the age group of 16 and 17 in the country. In Đồng Nai, the campaign will take place in mid-April. The campaign will take place in the whole province from April the 14th to the 18th. Accordingly, all students aged 16 and 17, students in grade 11 and 12 will have free measles rubella vaccination, except those who have had this kind of vaccine a month ago and pregnancy suspects. Besides students, the campaign will expand for women to 24 years old. To ensure high effectiveness of the campaign in 2016 and towards the goal of eliminating measles in 2017, the Department of Health has built plans and will soon direct localities. Dr. Huỳnh Cao Hải, Vice Director of Đồng Nai Department of Health, said that Đồng Nai has provided instruction to medical units and medical centers in districts. These subjects are usually workers, so the work of listing them is quite difficult. The health sector will coordinate with the education sector. According to the plan, the immunization in schools will be held one by one. The goal of the campaign is to have 90% of the students in schools vaccinated against measles rubella. As expected, the whole province will have about 44,000 students to be vaccinated. French Prime Minister Manuel Valls on March the 19th has called the arrest of Salah Abdeslam, the suspect of terrorist attacks in Paris, a critical step in the fight against terrorism, but warned that the danger of terrorism is still very high. Mr. Valls said that the arrest of Abdeslam is a critical step in the fight against terrorism, but this threat is still very high, or perhaps higher than what we have known before November the 13th, 2015. According to Mr. Valls, other networks, organizations and individuals in France and Europe are planning for new attacks. On the same day, the Paris prosecutor François Molin said the hiding and recently arrested object in the attack in Paris, France, Salah Abdeslam, reported to the investigator that he would have blown himself at the Stade de France stadium but had changed his mind. The suspect was arrested in Belgium and refused extradition to France. On March the 19th, Flight Dubai Airline of the United Arab Emirates UAE held the press conference about the plane crash occurring earlier the same day in Russia. The airline CEO Gaith and Gaith has rejected the hypothesis that this was a terrorist attack. According to Mr. Gaith, it is still too early to conclude the cause of this catastrophic accident. He also confirmed The 737 Boeing number 981 of the airline has crashed and caused death to the entire 55 passengers and 7 crew members. In particular, there are 46 Russians, 8 Ukrainians. The remaining victims are Indian, Uzbekistan, Colombian, Spanish. Among the victims, there are 33 women and 18 children. Fly Dubai said it would compensate $20,000 for each family of the victims killed. That's all for the news in English for today. Thanks for joining us and goodbye.